Don't forget to subscribe, guys. It means so much. Thanks. How's it going, guys? My name is MegaMilez, and welcome to the Global Business Strategy, I guess like an overview guide. I've been getting more emails about this specific version of the business strategy game, and I'm sorry I neglected you for so long. I'm here. Your grade might be safe. Maybe. So, the purpose of this video is just to go over like each different panel and kind of give you like what's what, and I'm kind of gonna leave out like strategy. So hopefully watching this video lets you not stare at the screen like I did and you're like, holy crap. But if you have any other questions, need more help, I'm leaving my email in the description and the comments, so just reach out to me. Take me like a few hours to reply. Sometimes I sleep and stuff, so yeah, hopefully this helps you guys out. Let's go. So first I guess we'll talk about the purpose. So you're a company that's selling two separate technical products. So you have an action capture camera and a UAV drone. So pretty sure they go together. Like you attach the camera onto the drone and you fly around and take pictures of bushes and trees and people that are in the park where you're, I don't know. So yeah, that's what you're doing. So on the first page of product design, you have a whole bunch of different, it's broken up into two sides. And by the way, if I repeat stuff your professor said, I'm sorry. Someone else's professor might not have said it. So yeah, and vice versa. So yeah, don't get mad. All right, so the first screen is product design, and you'll see we're designing our camera and our drone. Now, for me, what worked might not necessarily work for you because you're competing against different teams, individuals, so they have different strategies, so you have to adjust. But you can see obviously that you have your image sensor size, LCD display, image quality, etc., etc. Same over here, built-in camera, blah, 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 blah. And pretty much don't go crazy and do the best of the best of the best because it'll just be too expensive. Yeah, the quality will be higher and the demand will be larger, but you're probably not gonna make any money. So make sure you're monitoring down here your projections for the upcoming year. And keep in mind, like, don't get scared. These projections are because we haven't adjusted anything. So we can, you know, play around. Let's say we want to go to a 9mm lens. We can look down at the projected performance and see, okay, well, that kind of brings our net profit down. But technically, it'll bring demand up. But that's like a more strategic logic. So my recommendation for this page, play around like slowly, progressively, go, you know, a couple variables in one direction max for a decision, and just see what direction it's bringing your net profit and your net revenues. So continuing onward, is the next page, AC camera marketing. So I guess like one of the important things to look at obviously is down here, the profit margin, operating profit. So in comparison to the BSG, the operating profit of producing drones and cameras are much higher. So your target healthy profit margin, you want to be between 30 and 40%. I mean, you could, you know, produce really cheap products and have a much higher percentage. But you want to look at your market share. You see how our demand's going up progressively, our market share is going up. That's important. But you want to make sure you're not overspending on your marketing expenses, which are advertising budget right here. So you don't want to like go bonkers crazy here. Also, very important is the price that you're offering your products at. So one good thing, yes, you monitor your profit margins, but also come down to your competitive efforts. So you just compare to the other companies as far as their price points and the quality of product that they're producing. So you don't want to price yourself out the market, but you also don't want to be like undercutting your profits, if that makes sense. So, I'm listening to some badass music, by the way. Sorry. So if you see me like going like this, probably not hearing the same music I am. I just don't want to look weird, okay? So anyway, next page, pretty much the exact same thing. The drone marketing. So really similar layout. You can compare. I think, what, the only difference is a sales promotion. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, well, discount offered to third-party online retailers. So this goes hand in hand. The discounts offered to third-party people helps drive demand, but it cuts your profit margins. So if we, you know, put it at 14%, it really drops our net profit and stuff like that. So you really have to play around with the variables in that regard. Your price is up here, once again. You have your product display budget, which is on the website, and then you have your retailer support budget here, which I assume is like the displays inside the retailers, or education, sales, promotions, and stuff like that. Whatever you want to say. It could be buying the retailers a cake. If you want to think it's that, think it's that. Just pay attention to how much you're spending and how it affects your profit margins. So search engine advertising, I feel like that one's pretty important because it really helps drive the demand without really cutting into the margins too much. Warranty, I feel like, let's say we drop it down to 90 days. It only drops us down at the bottom, the operating profit, 2%. So, but what does it change? That's the question you have to ask. What's our demand if we do that? What's the difference? 77 to 84. So there is a significant difference in demand and units sold, which would reflect the same in our profit. Next page, okay? Hopefully you're keeping up with me. I know I speak in incomplete sentences. So this is, once again, like a split screen. You have your AC cameras on the left, your drones on the right, and this is more the workforce compensation screen and your facilities. Okay, so there's some kind of weird things here that we'll discuss. But first, it's base wage, quality incentive, attendance bonus. Why would you? Hey, if you don't show up, your ass is getting fired as far as I'm concerned. So let's put that at 50. No, I'm just kidding. So essentially, and fringe benefits and best practices. So best practices and quality incentive to me are the most important, because what that does is it makes your workers, they have an incentive to not like waste material and to build a better quality product for the same wages, because you've trained them and they have like a financial incentive. So that doesn't mean max it out, but you know, those are two notable variances that you need to pay attention to. So that comes together. Same thing over here. And then we scroll down a little bit. All right, so we come down to workstation spaces and installed workstations. And there's a few things you need to pay attention to. First is our shortfall, okay? So our capability without overtime is this. Our projected demand is this. So a way to solve that, we're actually a little bit behind the curve here. You install more spaces and workstations. So let's do like 80 and 80. And then you can watch this number drop down. Boom. And then doing that alone boosts our profit by 10%. So same thing over here. But you got to pay attention to it. You can't can't go crazy. Don't build a lot of spaces when there's no workstations to do. You know what I mean? Because then your attendance bonus is just, I'm just kidding. Just, yeah, pay attention to that. And buy everyone cakes. All the workers want cakes. So, special offers to retailers. Now, this is really unique. You can read all the paragraphs if you want, but essentially what it's saying is, we have this factory, and we're gonna offer this special deal to these retailers, and the value index is what you have to pay attention to. So, everyone you're competing against, what I found is that only one person wins. So it's an all or nothing deal. So your special discount offer, let's say we do 10%. It has a value index of 39. So obviously if we offer a bigger discount, there's a bigger value there. Now, you have to consider the fact that there's only one winner each year, and the fact that maybe the value, the discount you're offering is cutting your profits too much if you have enough demand and your production capacity isn't there. If that makes sense. So is it best to sell on your own or to offer these special deals? And yeah, so that's really all. And then you, like down here, am I assuming it's gonna be accepted or not? That's risky to do because it's one person that wins. So this is like your corporate responsibility page. This is pretty straightforward. Your company image, your image rating is important. So, but don't go crazy. Don't give away half the company revenue to, like, I know, like, whatever your favorite charity is, it's a great cause, but you can't tank your company. So be progressive, be smart about it, essentially. You know, once you see your company's doing well, then offer these different programs progressively. Yeah. So last page is the financial page. So really depends what you want to do here. Stock repurchases are very important. Dividends, I do generally like later on when you've grown the company enough. But if you have a whole bunch of cash flow, you can do that. Generally, you want to make sure whatever inputs are here, like if you take out loans, make sure it doesn't impact your credit rating too negatively, because that's bad, obviously. And yeah, so early repayment of loans can help boost the credit score. Never really issue stock unless you're in super big trouble, which if you're there, then yeah, maybe you should email me. But yeah, so generally that's like the basic overview. There's a lot more to it than that, but hopefully watching this video helped you kind of have a better understanding, because I know a lot of people are getting handed these assignments and their professor's like, hey, read the stuff over here in the panel. There's a lot of panels over here. Read those and good luck. No, it shouldn't be like that. So, but you can see, when I helped my friend, we went to the stars. But, yeah, so let me know in the comments. Leave that like so other people don't fail and stuff like that. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help. My email's in the description, like I said, the comments or whatever. So, yeah, good luck to everybody. I love you so much. Alright guys, I hope this tutorial helped you out a lot. It's the basic overview, so that way you're not overwhelmed when you first start this stuff. So yeah, if this video was helpful, leave that like, comment, share, most importantly, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. And once again, let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help. Email's in the description and all that jazz. Yeah, so either way, I will see you guys in the next one.